Alright, well now that we got that taken care of, show the letter of introduction. Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Soulbag, if you would look at... What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Edgy Boo! Is that her perfume? Pheromone d'Amour I smell? Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Yours truly? That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Boo said so, you understand? I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I will let you off the hook.
It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but you know nothing's gonna come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Neg. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Ow. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. So anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay.
What the? Ah, what? What now? One little thing before I forget. You can't go into On Guard's room today.
Why?
The police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear? I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer. So don't go in there! Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag! Whatever wrath that may be. Whatever. Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. Alrighty. Hey, City Boy! Lotta, you're still here. Reckon course! Investigative photographer eats her stars on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen.
But, do you have a camera?
Rick Given! A photographer's gotta have cameras out the air like cord to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras or feeding in the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief? Why can't you drop that thief thing already? I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
Whoa, you're really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got?
Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but...
Brace yourself, Wright. Here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. Followed a few stars around, got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either.
I guess this means there's no one who could tell us who came and went that night. Ah well. So about the note that was inside your camera case.
Oh, that did I wrote?
Yeah. Can I believe what you've written?
You mean that's the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager lady on the corridor?
Yeah.
Well, I reckon you best not be believing that.
What?
Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know, writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bullshit. Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here? My baby, my $1,600 baby! What was with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me.
Well, that's kinda how it is.
Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera.
You want me to do what?
Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee he'll give it back.
Why don't you do your own dirty work?
Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you then.
And you too there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to me. Would you please just leave already?
Gah! Huh? What the heck?
Mr. Nick?
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning? Uh-oh. This isn't good at all.
I hate evil ghosts.
I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon?
Excuse me, watch who you're calling a demon, brat!
Ah!
Zoinks! It's the alien!
Who you calling an alien?
Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here?
What's wrong with young'uns today? I came down here to pay my respects to poor Juan, and you're disturbing me.
Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time.
I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face.
With that imbecilic look on her face. Okay, got it.
Now, hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that.
Oh, alright.
Now I've seen everything.
But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night.
I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corrida.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book.
But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. Ongard.
Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all of his fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
Their presents, they're all bears, right?
She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. All of Mr. Corda's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
Oh, that's because he can't think of one without thinking about bears.
Bears? Why bears?
You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought bare-handed with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends.
Wow, what a heartwarming story.
Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out, down by a river going, heh, you sure can fight. You too, bub. You too.
Did all that really happen?
It's in his biography, bub.
What a load of crock.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice. Bears. What the heck?
I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock.
What is that infernal racket?
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m., way past your bedtime.
That startled me. I thought I was gonna die for a second.
8 p.m. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. The transceiver! Hello? Hello?
This is not a phone.
Maya! How is Maya? You haven't heard her, have you?
It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Wright. I have heard the news. So it would seem my present did you no good.
No, Mystic Maya!
One more day, please! All I ask is one more day!
And for it to not be written by fucking Joe Quesada! I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please!
I suppose, if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all.
Please, please let Maya say something. I want to hear if she's alright.
Alright,
Uh-oh. What the heck? What is with this static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? Damn it! Did the transceiver just suddenly break? What happened? I don't know. All of a sudden, it became nothing but static. Uh-oh. Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. I think I know just the person to call upon. I have to go all the way out with all this bullshit. Get to the Wright & Company law offices.
Hey, welcome back, pal! I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner.
That's nice, thanks.
It's a rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is.
I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat.
Oh, hey, you don't have a can opener in here, pal!
You've got to be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up.
Oh, I know. There is one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead.
Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about.
The transceiver?
Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing.
What thing?
Oh, yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden.
It broke, pal?
When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this.
I don't hear any static, pal.
Huh? Maybe it fixed itself? That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise.
Maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal.
Electromagnetic interference? So what is electromagnetic interference?
It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal.
Oh, when you put it that way. I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Huh? Computer? It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Oh, yes, the TV does do that. So that's what you're talking about. She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this.
So the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver happened, there's gotta be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. Ah! Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Gordas' room, the scene of the murder.
What? That's it. I'm gonna sneak into the precinct to get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal? Oh, wait! Gumshoe! Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time! I'm on fire, pal! My fingers are itching to go! Yeah!
We should be going too, Mr. Nick! Alright, let's go. We're actually going to be getting to Gordas' room as pretty much as fast as we can. Oh shit. I keep doing that! I did that in my practice run too. What the hell?
Hey, you're finally here, pal!
Sorry to keep you waiting. You have the, bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors.
From the outside, I mean, so yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers.
What do you mean you couldn't get it? We need that item.
Hey, calm down, pal. Didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's.
Wow, so this is a bug sweeper.
It looks a little broken.
Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal.
Oh? By who?
Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little run down, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but you can't set the sensitivity. So it's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
Isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal?
I'm getting that sinking feeling again.
Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
So we're gonna find it, right?
Right, now first, let's turn the sweeper on. You hear that sound, pal? That's the sweeper telling you that there are radio waves around. You can see how strong the radio waves are in an area by looking at the check gauge. Once you find something that's giving off strong waves, the gauge will change. And when that happens, press the A button to really give the thing a long, hard stare. There's a lot of things here that's gonna give off radio waves, so let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal?
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet, but this bear's eye is.
Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what you've got.
No, you can't. Such a violent act. No.
It's a miniature camera. It looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer.
Oh, what emitter?
A transmitter, pal.
Huh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
So this tiny thing is a camera?
Yup, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera, mostly used in security systems.
So it's a video camera.
It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera.
This is only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to that recorder.
So, it seems like sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you know, you're right.
So what is a transmitter?
It's a device that sends footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour.
8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recorded every night, I guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Maybe...
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape!
What?
And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have a clear shot of the whole crime, pal!
So there was a camera in this bear's eye? and it was disguised as a present.
And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Gordas this present?
I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh.
Is there really no way to find out?
I got it!
What?
Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go around the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this.
But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
Again.
He's gone.
Yeah.
This scruffy detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake.
You always manage to do things in the most ineffective ways.
Ack!
You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now.
Edgeworth, what are you doing here?
A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time.
I see. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So, there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and there are very few that are exported here.
What?
The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him were dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that, Mr. Nick? Can you really?
Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. See you soon, Wright?
Wait!
What?
Why are you doing this?
I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, Wright, until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer. Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews?
To be honest, I don't know anymore.
You still have a little time left. Find the truth, Wright. Everything begins with the truth.
Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews' past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Onguard. And this card, Shelly the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. And we will be finding the truth next time! We'll see you then.